Hello there. Hi. So today, what have we achieved? Um, First of all, I had a nice bit of lunch, but my body is so tired. I did my first ever 5 kilometers last night. It was actually almost 6 kilometer run because I had a good time. I walked my sister home. We had a good argument with my mum present, and we hashed out a lot of our current beef, which was really good because I finally felt like I was being heard, and it seemed like Finola was also feeling more understood and also expressing herself in ways that she hadn't. Um, so that was really good. And yeah, so I walked her home, which is it was about maybe like 14,000 steps maybe to get her home, and then I jogged, like I say, most of the way back. And unfortunately, my right knee is kind of cooked. But yeah, I've been trying to take it steady today with the walking. I'm thinking because at first I was like, oh, you know, because it was like past midnight that we got 10,000 steps there, and then like 9,000 steps back because I was jogging, so less steps, but obviously more calories, more distance per step. I was like, oh, I'm so gonna like break past all of my goals, like all my my PB. I was gonna like, oh, I'm gonna smash my step PB for the day, which is about 25,000 steps. But now I'm like, nah. I don't need to do that. I don't need to beat a PB that's just like an arbitrary high number with steps. What I need to do is to make sure I'm staying consistent. And also on the way back, on the way while I was walking Finn back home, I must have done maybe like 50 press ups just randomly, just on the streets. And today I went to the gym, and it was okay. But I try because I'm thinking I want to start doing more bench press because it's a good compound movement. I've worked on my chest so much. I can do so many press ups now. I couldn't do any before. Let me see what I can achieve. And I was thinking, because I put in a calculator for press ups, like how much weight are you actually pressing? And I'm 90 kilo currently, about 200 pounds. And so for a standard press up, you're talking about just under 60 kilos. So I started off. I got the barbell and two 10 kilo plates, so 40 kilos to start. I'm like, this is quite, but it's a huge improvement because the first time I tried bench press, well, maybe not the first time, but one of the earlier times where I did with the bar, just the bar. I'm like, this is so easy. I'll just put one plate on each side, see how I get on. And then that was 40 kilos that I couldn't do. I couldn't do it, and I wasn't worn out or anything. Like I was just ready to go, and I couldn't do 40 kilos. So the fact that I could do 40 kilos, fine. I did 5, and I'm like, that's fine. I could do more, but I don't want to push on low weight. I want to put on more weight, so that I can, not tie myself out before I reach new strength thresholds. So 60 kilos. Let's go. Let's do this. I couldn't do 60 kilos, man. I couldn't do it at all. So I'm like, okay. And it's one of those ones where they've got 2 hooks and then like a smooth piece for you to put it back. So like that. You put it down. You're fine. And I was fine. I felt in control, right? But then this guy came over, and he's like, "Oh, bro, you have you nearly done?" And I'm like, "No, I just really started, just warmed up." And I just felt him hovering over me, dude. And I don't like it because if it was an exercise I was confident in, if it was like low row or some other machine that I can just lock in, do my set, and I'm done. He can get on the machine. That's fine. But it wasn't that. And so I did. I just put on. I'd taken off the two extra tens, so I'd had the bar, two, and then two tens, two 10 plates on each side. So 40 kilos. Sorry, 60 kilos. Right, but 40 kilos of plates. I'd just taken those off. I'd put on 5 kilo on each side, so I was 50 kilo. And I thought, okay, 50 kilo, I should be able to do that. I should be able to do that. And I did 5, and they weren't very good. And I felt shaky, and I didn't feel confident. And he was like, "Oh yeah, just let me. Can I?" And my hearing's not great, and the gym's quite loud. And I'm a bit awkward, and so the guy's like, "Oh, let me do the. Let me. Can I? Do it in between set." I asked what they meant because I was a bit confused, but yeah, we got there. And he got in, and he's just boom, 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 boom. He did like 15, and I'm just there like, I know it's not comparison is the thief of joy. So, I'm not at my best. I haven't been working out as long as this guy. This guy's clearly in much better shape than me, but at the same time, I'm feeling just not great. And then, I tag in to do what is going to be my final set, and I'm feeling really weak at this point. And psychologically, mentally, I'm not on it. Like this guy's, I don't know if he's meant to, but he's cut into my motivation. But I'm trying, but he's spotting me, which I didn't ask him for, but that's fine. That's cool. He's waiting to use this machine. He might as well spot me. He's use this bench. Sorry. But it just felt like he didn't want me. He just wanted me out of the way. Like he didn't respect what I was trying to do. When I was pushing up, and he came in so early and put in so much upwards that it's like, oh, well, I'm not even doing anything now. You're just doing the set for me. I should have said to him, but what do you even say in that situation? Like I don't know what I wanted to say. I just felt like, give me space, and also like give me some courtesy, because spotting someone doesn't mean doing the set for them. It means making sure they're safe. I was in no danger of dropping that back onto myself. Yes, I was struggling to get it up, but that doesn't mean I was in danger of dropping it onto myself. It doesn't mean I needed him to do it for me. And I just wanted to get away from the guy after that. So, and the thing is, then I went to go do press ups, which I can do press ups now, like no issue. I can do 15 press ups in a row when I'm fresh. I could probably do 20 press ups in a row when I'm fresh if I really pushed it. But I don't, I know that there was an argument for pushing 1 to 2 reps below your kind of failure, but I don't like to exhaust myself in one set when I know I'm going to do 15, and then I'm going to do 10, and then I'm going to do another 10 or something like that. But I could barely do it. After that. My chest is just exhausted. So, next time I do bench press, I'm gonna probably start on 60. I'm gonna go do some quick press ups just to see how I'm feeling. And if I'm feeling good, I'm gonna start on 60. And I'm just gonna go for it. I think a big part of it as well is my triceps are not developed. I need to work on these. Like they're okay, but they're nothing really compared to the gains I've made with my I don't know how well you can see, but my shoulders are much more developed than they were. It'd be easier if I go away. This is the only actual weight I have at home. Is this 10 and a bit kilo bar? But if I lift this, I don't know, you really can't see that well. I actually have shoulder muscle now. There's actually something here that wasn't here before at all, and that's awesome. And I did beat my PB with shoulders today. I do this one. I call it wide lift, but I don't know what it's actually called. But you have one dumbbell in each hand, and what you do is you try and get your elbows as high as you can, like that, and it really pops that shoulder. It's really good for that outer delt and that front delt. It's not as good for the rear delt, I don't think. So I've been trying to incorporate some rear delt exercises as well. And honestly, I kind of wish I'd stayed a bit longer at the gym today because there's a new rear delt exercise that I've been working where you have a bench, you lift it up, and you put your chest against it, and you lower your shoulders, the dumbbell in each hand. I just 8 kilos for this one, and out like that, oh, like that, oh, it feels good, but it's hard. But yeah, in terms of nutrition, I'm on it today. I'll show you what I've got for dinner tonight. I've got, I made 2 of these. It's teriyaki stir-fry pork with white rice. What you can see, and with the white rice, here's a top tip: mix in. So say you're doing 80 grams of rice. So I did 81 grams. I weigh everything, but I did 81 grams of rice. Top that up to 100 grams with chia seeds, because you can barely tell that there's chia seeds in there when you eat it. If anything, it adds to the textures. It's a nice texture. But you're basically converting white rice into brown rice because you're adding in all that fiber, all that goodness that you miss out on. Because look at this, 100 grams of chia seeds. Is that going to focus? Apparently not. I don't know how well you can see. Not well at all. It's okay there. 100 grams of chia seeds, 33.8 grams of fiber. So just 20 grams is giving you a shot of 5 grams of fiber, which is huge. It means that if I look at my metrics of there, my macros, I'm looking at I show you, but it's on my phone and I'm recording on my phone. But basically, I'm going to hit my fiber goals while only hitting half of my recommended carbs for the day, and way over my protein, all that good stuff. Although I will say, that is not including what I'm going to have. I got some nice grapes, and I've realised grapes are so good to go with yogurt because they are really sweet. And my issue with yogurt is that it's very plain, and I like a little sweetness. So the grapes are going to be a great addition to my yogurt adventures. And then the other thing I've been doing with chia seeds the last few days, which I've actually been enjoying, because I really like, like boba or like the coconut gel drinks. I really like that stuff. I like having a bit of texture to my drink. So what I've been doing, it looks so weird. What I've been doing is doing 15 grams of chia seeds, and then about 30 grams of, whatever double concentrate juice. So in this, this is actually quad concentrate. This stuff is what I like. Cherry and berry. It's backwards for me, but I'll flip it later. 30 grams of that, and then just top up the rest for a pint of water. And that means, again, I'm getting 5 grams of fiber, and I think it's 24% protein by mass, 33.8% fiber, right? So yeah, I'm getting 5 grams roughly for 15 grams, roughly 5 grams of fiber, and about 4 grams of protein in a drink, in hydration, and it's good. It's got a bit of texture. If you don't know how chia seeds work, they're very strange. I'll try and show you some. Let's scoop up a bit. So you think, you're adding seeds? That's going to be like a crunchy? No. What you get, I'm really not going to be able to show you well. Wow, I'm really not going to be able to show you well. It becomes like a gel. Like they still have firmness, but look, they become coated in it's like hydrated starch. So they go down smooth, they're nice, they're tasty. It's pretty cheap. A pack like this is you can get it between £1.20 to £2, and that's 150 grams. So that's like 10 servings basically. So that means this drink for, what is that? Basically 20p. And that's a direct shot of fiber right into your gut. And it's great because you can add chia seeds to any food pretty much, whether you're cooking rice or pasta or chicken. You know, as long as you have something that's going to go in a pan and go for a bit, you can add chia seeds. As long as you've got a liquid involved, you can add chia seeds, and you get the effect of having high fiber food, and that helps keep your blood sugar your levels low. It helps with the insulin sensitivity. Yeah. Oh, and it's good. So yeah, that's what I've been up to. Here's what else I've been up to. I've just been cooking my mum's dinners, which I will take off the hob now, which is, oh, let's see if I can show you. Probably not that well. I should probably just move the camera for this one actually. It's a good meal though. It's 4 tins of beans, so 2 cannellini, 2 borlotti beans, 3 tins of tomatoes, about a kilo of bacon, 1 pack of kale, 5 good-sized chicken thighs. These ones are frozen, but you know they don't have to be. And if they're smaller thighs, look at that angle, it's a horrible angle. If they're smaller thighs, I'll do 6. Dude, look at my arm. It's so much better than it was. Like, it's so much better. And the thing is, my bicep, it's not like huge. It's not crazy or anything, but I can definitely tell there's more strength in it. My shoulders are the biggest. Like, I actually feel good about them. Like, it used to be. It is sometimes easy to forget. It used to not have this curve. There's all this meat that wasn't there before. It's very hard to see with that glare. But yeah, like, they literally used to be nothing, and now I've actually got shoulders. It feels so good. I was tempted. I had a cigarette outside the gym, and I was really tempted to go back in because I felt so disheartened. Oh, I did try to do some pull-ups as well. Some pull-ups with the resistance band. Which I've been doing they have, I don't know what the weights are because it doesn't say on them, or if it did say on them, then it's kind of worn away. But I was doing them with this thick blue one, and today I just couldn't do it, so I moved to the even thicker orange one. And one thing that I really don't like about doing the resistance band pull-ups is that if you don't get it bang on in the middle of the bar, you get pulled to one side, and you think, oh, just put it in the middle. It's actually really hard because the way that the bar is shaped, you've got the main bar goes, you know, you've got it going along the top, and it swoops down for your lat pull up, okay, and then it's got these 2 bars in the middle, so you can grab one like this, and then in the center, it's got a little stretch on either side, so you can do chin up type, and it does this. Well, it's like if I'm doing it from below, it's coming along, and it swoops in. Presumably so you can do like really close ones like this, but it's awful for attaching the resistance band. Fucking awful. There's no space to put it in, so you always end up slightly to the side, which means you're always getting pulled to one side, which means you're definitely not working both sides of your body equally. And my knee hurts, dude. That's the big issue today. Like, I want to go walk more, but my knee just hurts. And I'm starting to think, like, do I need to go see a doctor? I don't know. Maybe I do, because, you know, cartilage doesn't grow back as an adult unless you have particular therapy or, you know, slight, like, I don't know if you call it non-invasive surgery, but surgery that's not like that crazy, where it's like they make tiny, they essentially create intentional damage, very very specific locations that kickstart the body's kind of natural healing and help build up some more cartilage. But because, you know, if you leave it long enough and you wear away all the cartilage, then you're fucked. But it's not like, oh, I'm in agony all the time. It's just sore. And a lot of that could well be from inflammation. So I want to kind of take it easy today, but I also I want to walk. Like, I'm addicted to walking now. I can't help it. I just love being active, and yeah. My current goal at the moment, well, I would say I have two main goals at the moment, which is I want to see a 13 at the start of my weight on the scales, which doesn't make any sense if I said I'm 90 kilos slash 200 pounds, but in the UK we we actually measure by stone and pounds. So 1 stone is 14 pounds, and then so 200 pounds on 90 kilos is about 14 stone and 2 pounds. So I'm 14.2 today when I weighed myself this morning. That was after my first shit, but before my second shit. But also before I had anything to drink and all that. So, pretty optimistic weight. I want that to say 13. And I've been kind of stuck at 14 for a while now. And, part of that is I've built at least, a couple kilos of muscle. I just have. These shoulders literally didn't exist until recently. My chest, even though I was struggling today, my chest it's firm in ways it's never been firm before. My core is a lot stronger. I've been doing sit-ups, press-ups, squats, like every part of me. I've been working on my back. Every part of me has more muscle than it did 2 months ago. Every single part of me. And so, I'm not just focusing on the scales isn't the best way of doing things. What I really should be doing is to dig out a tape measure and start logging my waist, because my waist is absolutely shrunk 100%, to the point where I was like feeling here, and I was like, damn, I have cancer, I've got lumps. But no, it's because I'm feeling muscle, and I'm also feeling visceral fat that was hidden beneath layers of subcutaneous fat, belly fat that's under the skin. But and that's quite soft fat, that kind of fat, whereas visceral fat that packs around your organs is much harder. And so I'm feeling that, I'm feeling muscle, I'm feeling this and that. I'm like, I've got a tumor, I've got a tumor in my chest. But no, it's just muscle. It's just muscle. I think that's basically all I want to yap about. I mean, I don't know how that's a 22-minute video. No clue. I'm probably gonna fucking delete this because it's gonna be like multiple gig on my phone of me just yapping. I have no intention of uploading this. I just wanted to. I should have just streamed. Why didn't I just stream? I don't know. Because then I won't be able to read the chat very easily. What would I stream right now? I kind of want to stream, but what would I stream right now? Like, I've already done my workout. You know what else? Okay. Oh, so sorry. I said 2 goals, didn't I? My other goal is to be able to do unassisted pull-ups. That would be a huge one for me, because it's like 2 things. It's like, 1, you actually really start to strengthen your arms and back. You are much, much, much more capable now. If you were ever in a situation where you needed to pull someone or pull yourself up or get out of the way of something or whatever, you're just infinitely more capable of doing that. I think everyone should be able to lift their own body weight. I think that should be like universal within, accounting for disabilities. Obviously not everyone is going to be able to have a fit and healthy body given their circumstances. But, if you have the potential to be able to do unassisted pull-ups, I think you should be able to, and it's something I really, really want to be able to do. And it'll also mean, most likely, that I've lost a significant amount of weight to the point where, I'm no longer chonk city. I'm in a place where I can, do pull-ups. And that means, once I'm capable of doing unassisted pull-ups, that means I can go do a complete workout anytime of day, because there's a park, a mile from me, which is nothing, that has a full set of kind of calisthenics I guess it's equipment. It's bars and it's just bars. It's a bunch of bars in a park. And right now I can do squats, I can do sit-ups, I can do push-ups. I'm just missing that pull-up. Oh, and dips. I can do dips too, but not super well. So that's something else. Work on my dips, work on my pull-ups, and just vibe it out. Right, so now I'm gonna get this in the oven, and my mum's gonna come down for a walk, and so I'm gonna go do that. All right, peace out.